Your technical and fundamental analysis isn't wrong. Maybe you're just looking at the market the wrong way. Now let's take a look. Okay, yesterday there was a really good positive news that affected the market, the USD pair positively. Now if you check your news, you will see that this particular news right here about ADP non-farm employment change. Now, instead of the actual expectation data, the forecast was about 57k, previous was about minus 33k, and the data that came out was about 104k, which was really high. And based on the fact that this news is actually very important, it affected the market positively, plus this other data right here at the same time, so it gave the US dollar very high momentum, and it means that most of those symbols paired against the US dollar actually dropped. So now someone went on the chart to actually trade, thinking that okay, they are trading the US dollar, maybe it will be positive since it's paired against gold, that market is going to rise this way, without understanding that now when pairing crypto, me and crypto, okay, when a symbol is paired this way, like these instances we are looking at right here, the first symbol represents the green candle, while the other symbol represents the red candle. Same thing applies here. The first symbol represents the green candle, while the other symbol represents the red candle. Here, this US dollar represents the green candle, while JPY represents the red candle. So what will happen now in this case here? The market is going to pump, because the US dollar pump, the US dollar is the green candle, so it's going to pump, it's going to go really high. Okay, so now, but in this case where it's paired against, where other currency pairs, where other currency symbol comes first, like this gold, now it means that US dollar is going to still pump, but US dollar pumping, it means that the market is going to dump. All right, it means that the market is going to dump. Now this is what I'm talking about. Let's look at the chart right here now. Now you can see that the gold market really dropped that yesterday up until now. In fact, if you put the chart to 1 day time frame, you will see, you understand what we are talking about. It actually dropped. So if you let's put this to H4 to D1, now you see that it dropped, even though the gold has been on the rise for so long. But yesterday alone, the drop was massive. Okay, I'm trying to expand the chart. So yesterday alone, the drop was massive, so much, it was so much, it dropped so much. So now what does it mean? If this chart is increasing, it means that gold, if this chart is increasing, is going up, it means that gold is rising, that is, gold is rising against the dollar. But if the chart is dropping, it means that the dollar is rising and gold is actually falling. Now in this case, in this other chart where the US dollar comes first, now you could see it right here. Now you could see that it really pumped well. Now especially pairs that actually are minor pairs to the US dollar actually reacted negatively to the news. Let's see other pairs, other crypto, me and crypto. Okay, let's see other market that are actually paired to US dollar. Let's see and USD, and you understand. Look at the drop. This is 1 day time frame. Just look at the drop from that single news yesterday. Now it means that, remember, GDP is, if this chart is rising, it means that GDP is winning, but if it's falling, it means that GBP is falling, and USD, in this case now, it means that US dollar is rising against GBP. All right, now let's look at also this New Zealand USD. Now the chart should be falling really hard. Ooh, as the case may be. Look at it, it fell really hard for the past 1 day. Now let's look at this USD New Zealand. This chart should be very high. Now can you see? Because it's the US dollar that comes first, so the New Zealand New Zealand currency actually is the one. If the market is falling, it means that dollar is falling and New Zealand is rising. But right now dollar is rising and New Zealand is actually falling. So I hope this actually settles it. This is the layman explanation. I hope this explanation was good enough for you to understand what those pairing means, so that you don't actually go on to make mistake entering the right trade with the wrong mindset, with the wrong pair in mind. Okay, with the wrong pairing set in mind. Okay, thank you for watching. See you in our next video.